Hey my friends, welcome back to the channel. So today, I'm just going to take a little walk through a Hollywood neighborhood on the way to the post office. And so, yeah, let's get right to it. All right, so where are we, Kyle? Well, we are on a street called Lexington and coming up on Highland Avenue. So this is a production company across the street called Bond. So you can look them up, see what they do. And they're also here. They're everywhere. It's a big production company. So yeah, let me know what they do, because I don't know exactly what they do, but I know that they have a bunch of buildings. So they got that building there, they got this building here, and they're also across the street over here, that building and this building. So it's all Bond, so B-O-N-D. So let me know what that is as we go on our little walk. Yeah, so basically, yeah, it's a big building all the way that way, parking lot past there. All right, we got the walk. We got the walking man signal. So it's time for this man to walking across Highland. So what is that over here at Lexington and Highland? We got Mediterranean cuisine, sumac. This is Creation. It's like a juice place, sandwiches, that kind of stuff. It's super cool. All right, so what's going on? I'll tell you as soon as that siren calms down in a second. Got the police helicopter. It's probably going to that siren that I was just listening to, so that's interesting. Okay, we are out of the danger zone, as it were, and also it's a little quieter, so now I can talk. So what's happening? Okay, so basically, Preacher 6, I had wanted to have it done by December, and looking at how long things are taking in the workflow of getting a film made, and you know, basically you gotta have the whole film cut, and then you know exactly what you need for VFX and all that stuff. And then once the VFX is done, visual effects is what that is. That's like computer, you know, stuff, all of it, gunshots, animation, you know, all the things. So you got that. One sec. And then basically once you have all of the effects done, then you can go down and do all of your sound design through the whole film, and then you do composing, you know, give it to your music composer, and you put in all of that, and color correction and all of that. So there's a lot of layers to it. We're about 34, it's like 60 scenes, like 34 scenes through the film of the base cut. So looking at the timing of how this has been happening, and you know, my survival as a human, I can't, it's not gonna be done by December. So we're probably looking at like a summertime release. So having said all that, I'm back to doing everything, because it's like I have personal income that has to come in, because I have to survive as a human like we do. So that is going to be documentaries and that kind of thing. So we have a couple of documentaries, and I have something new that's on FAWESOME, so which is super cool. So we have a production company, Hollywood Magic Productions, and so we're, you know, doing films and documentaries, and we have History of Halloween, which is now on FAWESOME. So, and I'm super excited about this, because it reaches like a whole other audience, because like FAWESOME is like worldwide, you know, it's like Tubi. So yeah, so history of Halloween, I will show you that trailer now, and then you can go look up history of Halloween on the FAWESOME app. It's just like Tubi, it's free, doesn't cost you anything, so you can just watch it. So okay, here comes trailer.
When witches go riding and black cats are seen, the moon laughs and whispers, 'tis near Halloween. Before trick-or-treating, before costume parties, parades and candy, before Halloween, as we know it today, there was the ancient festival of Samhain. In this documentary, we will learn all about the history and origins of Halloween.
All right, so that's one way you can support this channel, is by going and watching the stuff that we have. It's free on FAWESOME. We also have Haunted Lake Lanier, and that is on Amazon Prime. That's like a $2 rental. So that all adds up too. So basically the goal is to pay for our films with films. And it takes time. You know, once I make a documentary, then it takes about 3 or 4 months before it's actually live on FAWESOME or any of the other streaming platforms. So basically that means that you got to put a lot into the pipeline so that you know you will be surviving down the road. So yeah, so what we have right now on FAWESOME, 2 things: history of Halloween and scary campfire stories. So just search for either of those, both of them, give those some watches, and that will also help. And it is spooky season, so it is time to watch some spooky stuff. All right, so where are we, Kyle? So we are still on Lexington, and this, of course I pick a street with no street sign. Oh, okay, so we're on Lexington and Seward is where we are right now, turning around, and we're gonna cross the street here. Yeah, it's kind of an overcast day. I am totally digging it. I hope that you as well are digging it. You know, those blue sky clear days in Hollywood is so boring. So yeah, bring on the spookiness, bring on the fall overcast, kind of like, you know, London fog. I like it. Yeah, so Lexington and Hudson is basically just some little houses, little neighborhoods in the middle of Hollywood. Like, to the south is Santa Monica Boulevard, that is a major street, and then to that way north is going to be Sunset and Hollywood Boulevard. So we're kind of right in the middle of everything. So if you wanted to do like a Google Maps, you know, so this is not a through street, but they do these, like, they give places like this, Thomas Lane, private. So this is its own street. So this place, 1200 Thomas Lane in Hollywood, it's not a street, but it gets a street name, and it's just an apartment or condos or whatever you want to call these. So yeah, cool. Oh, I like that. Little ghost in the window. Cool. So I am going to start doing these kind of walk and talks again. I used to do a lot of these, and you know, knowing what I know now, it's you know, this is a monetized channel, so you know, every 1,000 views you get like $5, you know, or something. So it's not a lot, but you know, but it's something. So everything adds up, you know. So, and being an indie film guy, it's like everything has to add up. So if you could do me a favor and click like on this, that would help in the YouTube algorithm. Maybe anything helps. Super chat. I have a Patreon. So all the things, all those links are in the description. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Something funny. as I'm walking, because my goal on this walk was just to go to the post office, so I completely passed the street that I needed to be turning on, so, which is kind of funny. So here I am, just like, you know, walking and talking, hey guys, what's going on? This is the plan, this is what we're doing, this is what's happening. And I totally passed the street, so I'm probably like 5 blocks too far. So, you know why? Because I didn't bring my coffee. That's why. See, if I'd had my coffee, everything would be fine. By the way, I do have a buy me a coffee link too. I should put that in the description. Yeah, I'll do that. So if anyone wants to help me survive by buying a cup of coffee, that would be great. All right, where are we? So we're gonna go down La Mirada. This is actually a cool little apartment. Hold on, check that out. How cool is that? See, a lot of the stuff doesn't have design in Hollywood. They're making all these like super flat, you know, buildings. But this is super cool. I like that. It's like the architected, you know, thought of things, made some overhangs and some outcropping windows and some little V pillars, outside porches. See, I don't really know if I have any architects that follow this channel. But if you are an architect, architect some stuff, because that's gonna be there forever. So, you know, anyone can make a box, you know, fit like, you know, where buildings and, you know, rooms are gonna fit and all that kind of stuff. You can go to a CAD program and do that. But if you're gonna make something cool, because it's gonna be here forever. And people like me are gonna look at it. And even people that are not like me are gonna look at it. And they're gonna go, yeah, that's either really super interesting, or it's really super like, oh, you made another box. Come on, man. So yeah, don't just make boxes is the lesson of this architectural story. Yeah, all right, so as an example, box. And then we go over here, and then it's not a box, you know, this is like box. There's a lot of stuff like this, you know, or at least they'll put some rocks, you know, on the outside, the facing, just to do something interesting. You know, here's a box with some arches, you know, in it. You know, they did something with the roof, you know, that's nice. Box. It's like a motel, you know. I wonder if it is a motel. No, it's probably apartments. But yeah, another one. This is a gray box. Come on, man. Come on, man. See, and then you have like houses like this. See, at least with houses, no trespassing, closed to the public, no permission. With yeah, of course, it's a house. But yeah, see, with houses, you have to design them. I mean, you can't just make a box with a house. All right, I'm done with this topic, but I'm just saying, you know. So cool, just walking. It's a beautiful overcast day, so I'm just walking. All right, so we're coming up on Fountain. Got your little Miami vibe with that one, got the yellow. So we are at Seward and Fountain. So we're backtracking. We're gonna make a left on Fountain. Okay, these are birds of paradise. These plants are very deceptive. I mean, if you've watched my channel for a while, you'd know that these plants will basically become 30 feet tall and cover your whole building. And I think that people aren't aware of that when they plant these cute little bird of paradise plants. Yeah. Oh, look, there's one over there. See that big giant thing right there, like as tall as a tree? Bird of paradise. Yeah. It's October, witches. That's awesome. Trick or treat. I love it. People getting into the spirit. Happy Halloween. Go away, no entry. Run! Run! Yeah. right, so I mean, there is a USPS truck, so that must mean that we're getting closer, right? I think so. This next street up here is Cherokee, which is where I was supposed to turn in the very beginning of this video, and I did not. So, but I'm going to now, because that's the ultimate destination. We are at Fountain and Cherokee. So, see, I love this kind of stuff. These are the houses with all the cactus in the yards. It's super cool. It's so pretty, and you don't have to mow it. I mean, you couldn't mow it even if you wanted to, because it would destroy your mower. So don't try to mow cactus, because you won't make it. So we're at 1310 Cherokee, in case you're keeping up with Google. We've seen these before, and we know that these are trolls. So when you pass them, they all come out of the ground and start walking behind you and following you through Hollywood. But then if you turn around, they'll be right back here. So we just got to keep walking. So we just walk and we walk and see, look, we don't see them, and we're just walking, and they're all walking behind me right now. So let's turn around. See how fast I get back? I mean, you can't turn around fast enough before they're back in the ground like that. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, guys, see you later. Thank you for hanging out. And what are we gonna watch after this? History of Halloween, Scary Campfire Stories, Haunted Lake Lanier. Those are the things. Write that down. FAWESOME, Haunted Lake Lanier, is on Amazon Prime. So cool. So yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do here. This is a little park. Super cool park. Giant, and I mean giant, magnolia trees in this park. So on Cherokee, coming up on Delongpra Avenue. $13.49. Aptly named Park Cherokee. I like it. Across from the park on Cherokee. It's a bummer. And here we are at our destination. Just got to go get a couple of boxes. I'm not gonna film in the post office, and so yeah, cool. I'm just gonna cross the way here. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Do the things, click the like, subscribe, all the things, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for hanging out.